Hey guys, now that things are back to normal, I'm done ranting on. Time to get this trade deadline episode out. It's been more than enough time. So we're going to be simulating up to the Kings game. Let's see what happens there. We lose against the Lakers. We've been losing recently in our simulated games. The San Antonio Spurs, my hometown team, is calling me up to trade for Larry Sanders and Chris Middleton for Kyle Anderson and Tiago Splitter. Tiago Splitter. Let's see if we could let's see if we get some good stuff out of this. You know, we're not expecting to get Ginobili, Parker, Duncan. Can we get Austin Day, the Beast? Actually, no, never mind. We gotta decline that trade. San Antonio Spurs are calling us again. This time, offering Kawhi Leonard for Jabari. As much as I love Kawhi, this trade is trading away our two corner pieces of the Bucks franchise. And unlike any other MyGM, I'm going to keep this realistic. I mean, the Bucks would probably pull this off if this was an offer for Kawhi Leonard and maybe like a first overall pick from the Spurs, even though that's not really going to mean much. But I'm going to have to decline this because I want to keep this MyGM as realistic as possible. And although we're not going to be pulling off the most flashiest trades, hopefully whenever we do a trade in this episode, it benefits our team. And hopefully it pushes us into that playoff potential. 8 seed, 7 seed, possibly. OKC is calling me up too. Apparently a lot of people want Larry Sanders. I'm not so sure if I want to keep him long term. He is a productive player. Kendrick Perkins is not a better center than Larry Sanders. Tiago Splitter is not a better center than Larry Sanders. So it's going to be hard to replace Larry Sanders with anybody because there isn't that many good centers in the NBA. Let's see for OJ Mayo. Actually, I'm going to pull up the YouTube comment section right now. And I'm going to see what some of you guys said I should trade for, if, you know, any of them are reasonable. So these are the top shooting guards. Kobe, James Harden, Dwayne Wade. What? Where's my boy Monte? Klay Thompson is better than Monte Ellis? Is this real life? Seriously? Dwayne Wade is better than Monte Ellis? Seriously? Come on. This is utter disrespect to Monte Ellis right here. But Oladipo surprisingly is, what does this say? Top 4, the top 8 shooting guard in the league. Not much better we could do at this position. We could downgrade at this position and try to get, you know, maybe the actual power forward if there is a better center out there than Larry Sanders. A lot of you guys wanted me to get Terrence Ross, T. Ross over here, and I'd be fine with that. A better three-point shooter than Oladipo is. Not as good as a defender, but an amazing dunker. A better offensive player. But we're giving up defense for offense if we do a trade for Terrence Ross here. Looking at the centers, we see Howard, Jefferson with the Clippers. The best center in the NBA, in my opinion. Boogie, DeMarcus Cousins, Joakim Noah, Chris Bosh, Andre Drummond, Al Horford, Brook Lopez. I do not see Larry Sanders in the top 8 centers. He has to be in the top 10, right? Marcus Gasol, DeAndre Jordan better than Larry Sanders. My goodness. This can't be real life. Roy Hibbert better than Larry Sanders? No. Okay. Top 12 center, Larry Sanders. There's a few questionable ones here. The one center I do like is Al Horford. Not really a traditional center, 6'10". I'm actually... Can we find anything for him? I wouldn't mind giving up Larry Sanders for Al Horford. But it's not looking possible. Now, if we look at the standings, I'm also looking at this comment right here by Kyle Clark. Kyle Clark said to trade away OJ Mayo and my first round picks. Now, personally, I love that theory because I'm not one for auto-generated rookies, especially this high in the conference. He said to trade away the pick before the stars decreased because, as you guys can see, I'm high up there in the conference. The stars have probably already decreased for my chances of getting like a first or second overall draft pick. But we're going to see if that's possible here. We're third in conference, so that's the Bucks third in the Eastern Conference. My goodness. So let's see what we got here. We got a lot of 20. Well, actually, not a lot. We got the Raptors second round pick, and that's about it. Let's see if we get rid. Yeah, we kind of messed it up wow. Yeah, we messed it up. I should have read. This was 6 days ago. I did read this comment. I remember thumbsing up the video comment right here. But all right. So I looked through all the trades. Ed Davis is the highest overall rating of a 73. The next highest overall rating I could possibly get from this trade, from trading away all my picks, because like I said, if you guys know me, I'm not really a fan of getting auto-generated rookies that aren't the actual draft class. Next year, I will have the Willie Cauley-Stein draft class, the Harrison Twins, Alex Poitras, a lot of the Kentucky guys out there. I'm probably going to be doing this trade for trade bait here. My draft picks are useless. I'm probably going to get a late round draft pick. And like I keep repeating, not a fan of auto-generated rookies that aren't, actually projected up-and-coming rookies in the draft. So we're going through with this trade. Big props to Kyle Clark. I should have done this 6 days ago. But I think 6 days ago, I still haven't posted a video. So it would have been the same outcome probably. So if we get anything else from the Lakers are they're not looking good this season, I'll tell you that. 0-4 to start off this season. That's not how you want to start off a season. Plus, they've already played 4 games this early in the season. That's crazy. And the Spurs have only played 2 right now. So Steve Nash is done. Maybe we could get Steve Nash. Never hurts to have 4 point guards, especially a veteran like Steve Nash. I mean, we'll take on that salary if they could take on one of our big salaries. If we have I don't think we have a big salary that's useless. Yeah, we don't have a big salary. I mean, Beno Udrih. You want to get rid of Beno? Does this work out? Actually, Beno has more potential than Steve Nash. So sorry, Steve. I'm going to have to just stick with this original offer. All right, so the next trade up is for OJ Mayo. This is a really good offer right here from the Utah Jazz. We get basically the same player as an OJ Mayo that knows his role off the bench, along with a second round pick that will probably be expendable. Now, originally I was thinking about trading away Ed Davis, but since I wasn't thinking properly, I should have went with Victor Faverani when I traded away my 3 draft picks, because Victor Faverani had a 2,000, similar to Alec Burks' salary right here, while Ed Davis is playing at a minimum of like $800K. So there's not a lot of offers for Ed Davis or with Ed Davis and OJ Mayo. So this is the best offer we got here. And, the best offer just doesn't seem good enough. We'll try Ed Davis by himself. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get Jordan Crawford. But we're giving up a pick. There's Victor Faverani right there. We could do this trade and then trade away Victor Faverani, but I think I might just keep Ed Davis. He's 1-year contract. I have a feeling this could be a playoff potential team that maybe advances the first round right here. I like the core. I'm not sure how I feel about the shooting guard position. I feel like just because of my play style, Victor Oladipo is the defensive stopper on this team. But I feel like, just because of my play style, everybody's play style is different in NBA 2K. I'm more of an athletic backcourt, and it is an athletic backcourt with Knight and Oladipo, but I really like your guys' opinion on T. Ross, and that's probably something I'm going to be looking to do in the offseason. I don't feel like pulling the trigger exactly right now to blow up anything. I like the idea of trading away Mayo in the offseason. and probably get an auto-generator rookie or the next year's draft pick for him. So I think I'm going to keep it like this. I really like it like this. We got a good potential player in Ed Davis. He might actually be here on the team next season if he does well with us. OJ Mayo, on the other hand, is probably not going to be on this team next year. We're going to be simulating through the date past trade deadline. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's pretty solid. Not a team to win a championship, but a team that will be able to contend in the coming season. So hope you guys enjoyed trade deadline. I didn't do that many huge trades. I only did 3 trades this entire season. The offseason is going to be a time to rejoice and hopefully re-sign some of our guys, and along with trying to sign a key player to help us in our playoff push. But as of right now, looks like we're going to the playoffs. We still got a lot more games to go for the playoffs to begin. But in this time, we'll be figuring out what guys work for us and what guys don't, and who we want to trade next in the offseason and who we want to try to get in the offseason. So thank you guys for all your comments. I do read them. Whether I decide to put them in the video or not, that's a whole nother topic at hand if I remember to do so. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys later.